Back to my channel again, and yes, today we'll be looking at the XY versus BTC. Let's see what is playing out. We can see BTC has actually jumped a little bit, so let's see what is happening. And remember guys, we're waiting for the FOMC meeting later today, but let's see what we'll have here. First of all, I'm going to start from the weekly time frame, and remember on my previous video I talked about this falling wedge on the weekly time frame. Now just because you're seeing this falling wedge on the weekly time frame doesn't mean that it's going to play out immediately. Like I said, it will take if this were to play out, it will take months, days for this to play out. So I'm looking at this range here, this range before a possible breakout or thereabout. And if this price falls below this down sloping support, then it is invalid. Why I'm focusing on that down sloping support is because we have this test here, another test here. So if we get a pushback down here and it breaks this support, then it is invalid. For now, we are seeing price is pushing higher. We might likely test some levels here before coming back down, but I don't really know. When we go down to lower time frame, we'll talk about that. So it's something we need to keep an eye on. So apart from this, this is on the weekly time frame. You can save this chart and we'll get back to it later next year. So we'll go down to daily time frame here. We'll go down to daily time frame here. We'll see another falling wedge. Yeah, if I'm correct, yes, another falling wedge. Let me remove all this. We'll see yet another falling wedge here. So let's get the support and the resistance level. So we have we can say something like this. Let me see if it is a falling wedge or okay, yeah, a falling wedge. So most importantly, I focus more on support and resistance. If you guys know how to use your support and resistance, you will find out that each support and resistance will bring about any chart pattern at all. So for paying attention to this current move, and we're looking at somewhere around here, which is what we should pay close attention to. So we're talking about let me see, we're talking about this. So we're talking about 18,500 or a little bit above it, and if it breaks that level, we might be looking at a test around here, which is very important. So once price gets to that level and break above it, we might see some kind of push to the upside. So let's go down to lower time frame. We'll look at the range where Bitcoin has actually broken out from. Lower time frame here. So like I explained in my previous video, we talked about some levels, and if you have been following my chart update on my signal channel, you would notice that I dropped an inverted head and shoulder chart pattern. So yeah, something like this. So we can see how price has actually broken this this consolidation range where we have the supply zone and so when we have the supply zone and the demand zone. So it's something something very important we should keep an eye on. Very important. And don't forget, later on this evening, based on Nigerian time, we'll be having the FOMC meeting, which has proven to be way volatile. So currently we're seeing this resistance here. Don't overtrade. When you don't see any level, you stay out of the trade. So so what is the Ichimoku saying? I have something building up on the Ichimoku daily time frame here. So it's very clear we've gotten our bullish breakout here, bullish crossing here, and the Chiku span, which is the green EMA at the back, is above the price but still below this cloud. So, and price is inside the cloud. So that is why I said we should pay close attention to this level of previous support here, support, and support will in turn to future resistance here. So at the same time, you can see the flat cloud here indicating a resistance here where price will likely find it difficult to break out from before making that huge move to the upside. If it doesn't break out from this level, we'll push back down lower. So let's see what DXY is saying. And yes, if you have been following my tweets, I dropped something about DXY following the 1, 2, 3, 4 bearish angulation move to the downside, where I used something like this. I'm gonna make this very fast. Something like this. I call this the bearish angulation move to the downside, and we'll have the last one here. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 move, and we use the Fibonacci extension ratio, which is from 1 to 2, from 2 to 3. So we're looking at first target is always this, and that's why we call it Fibonacci extension ratio. So the major targets, they are the extension ratios you see here. So you can check my tweet and you get to understand how I did this. Okay, so nothing much to do. We just have to wait for the meeting later tonight to see the impact of what that meeting would turn out to be. Okay, I won't advise you should go long or short. It's better to stay off, or even if you are in the market already, keep adjusting your stop loss. It's better to be in a little profit than to be in huge loss. Okay, let's check ETH very fast. ETH is building something too as well, which I wanted to share with you guys. Let's start from the weekly time frame very fast. Let's see. Okay, so two different things here building up. We have this falling channel, which we call descending channel here, and we saw that that low around here where ETH dropped to, and you can see we got that rejection here and a little bit around here. So that bounce is very important. So if I don't know, no one would if you hear anyone saying this is the bottom, I would advise you to please overlook those. Okay, no one will actually tell you this is the number or the figure for bottom. Okay, so what I'm looking at here, if this breaks out from here, take note of this. This is a weekly time frame. We might likely see a double bottom, but take note of this. A double bottom will only be confirmed when price moves to this level of resistance get to this level of resistance, there are a lot of resistance here. First one is here, second one, third, and this is the last one here. So it's very, very important when price gets to this level, it must break above this level and stay, which is the body of the candlestick must break above that level and stay above that level. We should not forget there are a lot of resistance too, even if it breaks that level. So we're looking at this here too as well. So all this has to do with levels, support and resistance. We should take note of all this. Very, very important. And what about the Ichimoku? We're yet to see the bullish cross, where the blue will cross the gray, the red from bottom to the upside. Okay. Okay. I think that is all for now. I'll update this tomorrow evening to show you guys what is going on after, what we should be expecting rather towards the end of this week stroke next week. Okay, so guys, stay safe, happy trading, and goodbye.